What if I told you that some of reggae's biggest stars went through heartbreak and pain? Not because of money or fame, but because of the women they cared about. From the drama in Vybz Kartel's love life to Beanie Man's relationship problems, these artists went through tough times, made sacrifices, and sometimes even hit rock bottom, all because of love. Here are 9 reggae legends who lost everything because of women. Vybz Kartel. Cartel came from a simple background and first became known in the late 1990s as Adi Banton before changing his name to Vybz Kartel. At the start of his career, he was part of a group called Vybz Cartel and later got support from well-known dancehall artist Bounty Killer. This helped him become more popular. People love Vybz Kartel's music because of his clever lyrics, unique voice, and the way he mixes traditional dancehall with hip-hop and pop. Songs like Tattoo, Up To Die Time, Ramping Shop with Spice, Clark's with Pop Gan and Gaza Slim, and Summertime made him famous around the world. He started his own label, Adijahim Not Nice Records, which helped new artists like Pop Can and Tommy Lee Sparta grow. This made his mark on dancehall music even stronger. But his career has also had a lot of drama, especially with his personal life and legal problems. His flashy lifestyle, including his choice to bleach his skin and his bold lyrics, got him a lot of backlash. People often said his songs promoted violence, hate toward women, and homophobia. His personal life also got a lot of attention. He has several children with Tanisha Shorty Johnson, who helped manage his music through her label, Short Boss Music. In recent years, he got engaged to Saidam Ozturk, a woman from London with Turkish roots. This reportedly caused problems between him and Johnson, the mother of 4 of his children. The biggest scandal in his life happened in 2011 when he was arrested and later found guilty in 2014 for the murder of Clive Lizard Williams. This case shocked Jamaica's music world. It became one of the most talked about trials in the country, with the court showing many text messages and voice recordings as proof. Cartel was given a life sentence and told he could only get parole after 35 years. Even though he's been in prison since 2011, he kept making music, releasing albums like Born Fi Dis in 2021 and To Tenacia in 2020, and stayed important in dancehall. His conviction caused a lot of debate. Some fans believed the justice system was unfair to him. In a surprising twist, Cartel was cleared of the charges and set free in July 2024 after spending 13 years in prison. This caused a huge buzz and got people talking about what he might do next. Vicky Brilliance and DJ Wesso. Vicky's journey into music began in high school, where her love for singing grew through school music festivals. These performances helped her gain national attention. In 2021, she bravely entered the recording studio and released her first song, Motiwe, Don't Go. This emotional song touched many people because of how real and heartfelt it felt. Since then, Vicky has continued to create music filled with love, reflections on society, and her own life experiences, winning the hearts of fans across the South Rift and East Africa. Her music stands out because she creates songs on the spot with her trusted audio producer. This way, every song keeps her real voice and meets her high standards. One of her biggest songs, Wa Baba, looks at the gap in understanding between generations. It quickly became popular on YouTube in East Africa after it was released in October 2024. At the second Kalenjin Music Festival Awards in December 2024, Vicky was honored with 3 major awards: Best Overall Secular Artist, Best Female Artist, and Second Best Song for Wa Baba. Behind her success, Vicky's personal life has had difficult moments, especially in her marriage to Silas Keeplangat, also known as Baba Boys. They met by chance at a music event and got married in 2022. At first, their relationship looked strong, and Vicky even praised her husband for his support. But in early 2025, she shared upsetting details on social media, saying she had suffered abuse in their marriage. She described being physically hurt, even in front of fans and their children. She said she had given her husband the full 1.8 million Kenyan shillings, prize money she won from the music awards to help build their house. But the relationship had become toxic. She also shared that her husband once threatened her with a machete in front of their son. Her story brought out a lot of support and concern from the public, showing the serious struggles many women in the spotlight go through behind the scenes. Her husband denied the abuse, saying the problems came from Vicky, staying in touch with her ex-boyfriend and music producer DJ Wesso, who appeared in her music video for Omi Senin. He said the video made him jealous and led to problems in their marriage. Even though he said he never hurt her, the situation showed how hard it has been for Vicky to balance her personal life with her growing music career. Outside of music, Vicky is also a businesswoman. She runs a clothing shop that helps her stay close to her community and her roots. She is thankful for the love and support she has received from fans and the music industry. This support gives her the energy to keep making powerful music and to grow her career. Through all the hard times, Vicky has stayed strong. She continues to use her music to talk about real-life issues, sharing songs that reflect both her pain and her strength. Her journey is one filled with substance, as she turns her life into meaningful art that speaks to others. Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger is known for his charm and good looks, and his love life has often caught the public's attention. The media has followed his relationships closely, leading to many rumors and scandals. He has had relationships with many women, has 8 children with different partners, and has been married twice. One of the most talked about scandals was his relationship with Marianne Faithfull in the late 1960s. It got a lot of media attention and was marked by personal struggles, including Faithfull's fight with substance addiction. Jagger's own substance use and wild lifestyle during the 1960s and 70s also made headlines, blending his personal habits with the public image of the Rolling Stones. Jagger's music career is legendary. As the lead singer and one of the founders of the Rolling Stones, he has played a big role in rock music for over 60 years. The band became famous in 1965 with the hit I Can't Get No Satisfaction, which topped the charts in many countries. They went on to release classic albums like Aftermath, Beggar's Banquet, Sticky Fingers, and Exile on Main Street, with songs like Sympathy for the Devil, Brown Sugar, and Gimme Shelter. Jagger's unique voice, strong stage presence, and high energy helped make the band popular for so long. He also released solo albums like She's the Boss and Goddess in the Doorway, though they were not as successful as the Rolling Stones' work. He has worked with other artists too, including David Bowie on Dancing in the Street and the Jacksons on State of Shock, showing his wide range of talent. The Rolling Stones have made a huge amount of money. Between 1989 and 2001, they earned more than $1.5 billion, more than big acts like U2 and Bruce Springsteen. Their 2007 tour, A Bigger Bang, made $437 million and set a world record for the highest-earning music tour. Jagger has received many awards for his work, including being added to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1989 and the UK Music Hall of Fame in 2004. The band has won several Grammy Awards, and Jagger was knighted in 2003 for his impact on popular music. Even in his 80s, Jagger is still active in music. In 2023, the Rolling Stones won a Grammy for Best Rock Album for Hackney Diamonds, their first Grammy since 2018. They followed it with a big North American tour in 2024, showing that Jagger is still full of energy and a big name in rock music. Travis Barker. Travis Barker's well-known marriage to Shauna Moakler, a former beauty queen and reality TV star, had a lot of problems. They got married in 2004 and had 2 kids, but their relationship was full of ups and downs. They separated in 2006 and officially divorced in 2008. Moakler said Barker cheated on her many times. She found emails on his laptop from several women, which played a big part in their breakup. Barker later admitted in his 2015 book, Can I Say, that he cheated on Moakler with about 13 different women in the year before he survived a serious plane crash. Their problems didn't stop with the divorce. They also had public fights over who should take care of their children. Court papers and text messages showed they were often angry with each other. Barker reportedly called Moakler hurtful names and said she wasn't around enough for the kids, while Moakler said she was worried about Barker's way of life and how his girlfriends might affect their children. There was also a rumor that Barker had a secret relationship with Kim Kardashian, who is the sister of his current wife, Kourtney Kardashian. Moakler said this was a major reason for their divorce and called Kim a homewrecker. But people close to Kim and Barker strongly denied this. They said Kim and Barker were just friends and the rumors were not true. Barker also said the idea was ridiculous. He admitted he thought Kim was attractive and even mentioned her in his book, but he said there was never anything romantic between them. Still, fans and the media kept the story going, especially after Barker started dating Kourtney Kardashian, who he married in 2022 after a fast-moving relationship. Even with all the drama in his personal life, Travis Barker's music career has stayed strong. As the drummer for Blink-182, he played a big part in shaping pop-punk music in the late 1990s and early 2000s. The band became very popular with albums like Enema of the State, 1999, and Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, 2001. His powerful drumming and ability to play many styles of music made him one of the most well-known drummers of his time. Outside of Blink-182, Barker has worked with many different artists in hip-hop, rock, and pop, showing how flexible and creative he is. He's also done solo work and started a band called Plus 44. He has worked a lot as a music producer and partnered with other musicians. One of the biggest moments in his life was surviving a serious plane crash in 2008, which left him with bad burns and injuries. But he didn't let that stop him from making music. Since then, he has spoken openly about his battles with addiction, trauma, and the importance of mental health and recovery. Ringo Starr. Starr married Maureen Cox in 1965 after meeting her when the Beatles were just starting out. They had 3 children together, but their marriage had many problems, including cheating on both sides. It was said that Maureen had an affair with George Harrison, another Beatle, which caused extra tension in the close band group. Even with these troubles, Starr stayed close to Maureen and was by her side when she died from leukemia in 1994. Starr's personal problems went beyond cheating. He has openly said that he was sometimes abusive to his wives and did not always do well as a father. This admission caused some controversy, but it didn't hurt his public image as much as similar stories from other Beatles members did. His second marriage to actress Barbara Bach, whom he met while filming the movie Caveman, has been much more stable since they married in 1981. Still, both Starr and Bach struggled with heavy substance use early in their marriage, which led them to enter rehab in 1988. Starr has said that his lifestyle made things harder for Bach too. Since then, they have both become sober, and even wrote a foreword for a book about recovering from alcoholism. Despite these personal ups and downs, Starr's career has stayed strong. As the drummer for the Beatles, he was part of one of the most famous and successful bands ever. His unique drumming style and friendly personality earned him the nickname, the glue that kept the Beatles together. Besides drumming, Starr also sang lead on several Beatles songs, like the famous Yellow Submarine and With a Little Help from My Friends. After the Beatles broke up, Starr had a solo career with hits like It Don't Come Easy and Photograph. He also started the All-Star Band, which has toured with many famous musicians over the years. Starr has won many honors. The Beatles were added to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1988, and Starr was knighted in 2018 for his work in music. The band's influence on culture is huge, and Starr's role as a pioneering drummer and charming frontman is well known. Even with some personal controversies, his public image remains mostly positive, helped by his lasting charm and his message of peace and love, which he often shares as his personal motto. On the money side, Starr has faced some questions too. In 2021, he appeared in the Pandora Papers investigation, which showed that he used offshore companies and trusts to handle his money and royalties. This is common among rich celebrities, but led to some debate about tax avoidance. If you are enjoying this video, appreciate it by giving it a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Beanie Man. Beanie Man started his music journey early. He won the Tasty Talent Contest at just 8 years old and recorded his first song, Too Fancy, in 1981. His family, especially his uncle Sidney Knowles, who played drums for reggae star Jimmy Cliff, helped support his love for music. This early support helped Beanie Man grow his own style, which later earned him the nickname King of Dancehall for his big impact on the genre. He became famous around the world in the 1990s, especially after his 1997 album Many Moods of Moses with the hit song Who Am I? Sim Simma. That song went gold in the United States and helped him break into the international music scene. Beanie Man was known for mixing classic dancehall sounds with modern styles and teaming up with global artists like Maya on Girls Dem Sugar and Janet Jackson on Feel It Boy. His 2000 album Art and Life won the Grammy for Best Reggae Album in 2001 and featured artists like Wyclef Jean and Arturo Sandoval, showing how flexible and popular he had become. Beanie Man has won many awards during his career. He received 8 DJ of the Year awards in a row in Jamaica, won the MOBO Award for Best International Reggae Act in 1998, and was added to the International Reggae and World Music Awards Hall of Fame in 2004. These awards show how much respect he has earned in the music world. He has released many hit albums, including Maestro in 1996, Back to Basics in 2004, and King of the Dancehall. His songs are now seen as important parts of reggae and dancehall history. But his personal life has also been full of ups and downs. Beanie Man has 12 children and has talked openly about his relationships. He was married to Michelle DeAngel Downer from 2006 to 2011 and also had a relationship with Crystal Tomlinson. These parts of his life have often made headlines, showing how hard it can be to balance family and fame. Beanie Man has also faced some trouble in his career. Some of his lyrics have been criticized for encouraging violence or being homophobic, a problem that many dancehall artists have dealt with. His long rivalry with fellow artist Bounty Killer in the 1990s was a major part of Jamaican music history. Though their feud was sometimes heated, it also pushed both of them to do better work. They later made peace and even released a song together called Legendary in 2014. Their friendly versus battle in 2020 during the COVID pandemic brought fans joy and showed how much they respect each other now. Outside of music, Beanie Man cares about giving back. He helps with programs that support education and healthcare in Jamaica. He also uses his music to speak on social issues, like in the song Steve Biko. Through all the highs and lows in his life and career, Beanie Man has stayed active in music. He continues to release new songs and perform around the world, remaining a strong and respected figure in the global music scene. Sting. In the early 1980s, Sting was married to Frances Tomelty, but their marriage ended after a very public affair he had with actress Trudy Styler, who was a close friend of Frances. This affair started while Sting was still married and caused a lot of trouble and attention. It led to Sting's divorce from Frances in 1984 and also helped break up the Police, the band that made him famous worldwide. Styler's career was hurt by people accusing her of gold digging and comparing her unfairly to Yoko Ono, blaming her for the band breaking up. Even though their relationship started with problems, Sting and Styler got married in 1992 and have stayed strong together, raising 4 children. Their partnership has been both personal and professional. Styler became a UNICEF ambassador and produced social and humanitarian documentaries, while Sting kept working on his music. Sting has looked back on the rocky start of their relationship with both regret and understanding, saying they loved each other and lived together, despite the tough situation. Sting's personal life also includes other struggles with cheating beyond this affair. He has openly admitted to cheating many times, including telling Frances about it during a difficult and honest moment. This was a turning point for Sting, leading him to a spiritual awakening and a promise to change his life. He called this time one of the worst moments in his life, seeing how much pain he caused Frances and realizing that fame, money, or substance use could not fix his sadness. In August 1998, at the height of his career, Sting gave his life to God, which led to a quick and deep change in how he lived. He stopped using muscle relaxers, painkillers, and alcohol, and stopped living a wild lifestyle. Before becoming famous in music, Sting faced challenges in professional wrestling under the name Steve Borden. There were rumors about a love affair with a wrestling valet named Dark Journey, which led to a violent fight with her ex-boyfriend. Although some stories made the event seem bigger than it was, it showed early personal problems and the dangers of romantic issues in a stressful environment. Despite these personal problems and rumors, Sting's career stayed very successful and influential. As the lead singer, bassist, and main songwriter of The Police, he helped create the sound of late 1970s and early 1980s rock with hits like Roxanne, Every Breath You Take, and Message in a Bottle. The Police released 5 albums before breaking up in 1986, gaining worldwide fame and success. After the band ended, Sting's solo career was also impressive. He explored many different music styles, including jazz, classical, and world music. Albums like The Dream of the Blue Turtles, 1985, and Ten Summoners' Tales, 1993, were both popular and praised, giving hits like If You Love Somebody Set Them Free and Fields of Gold. Sting has won many awards that show his big impact on music. He has received several Grammy Awards both with The Police and as a solo artist, including for Best Male Pop, Vocal Performance, and Best Rock Song. His skill as a songwriter and his unique voice has made him one of rock's most respected artists. Beyond music, Sting and Styler work for charity, especially in environmental and humanitarian causes, has earned respect and helped improve his public image as a caring family man and activist, despite his earlier scandals. Adam Levine. Adam Levine's personal life, especially his relationships with women, has often been in the spotlight. He has dated several well-known models and celebrities, eventually marrying Behati Prinsloo, a Victoria's Secret model from Namibia. They started dating in May 2012, soon after Levine ended things with another Victoria's Secret angel, Anne Violitsina. Although they briefly broke up in 2013, Levine and Prinsloo got back together and married in July 2014, with actor Jonah Hill officiating the ceremony. They now have 3 children, and Levine has said that being a father and family man has become a big part of who he is. In fact, he even left his coaching role on The Voice in 2019 to spend more time with his family. Levine's personal life hasn't been free of controversy. In 2022, Instagram model Sumner Stroh accused him of having a year-long affair. She shared surprising details, including that Levine supposedly wanted to name his and Prinsloo's 3rd child after her. This caused a huge media storm. Levine apologized publicly, admitting to poor judgment and inappropriate flirting with other women, but denied having a physical affair. He stressed his commitment to his family and expressed regret for risking what he called the only thing that truly matters to him. Despite the scandal, Prinsloo reportedly remains fully committed to their family, and the couple welcomed their 3rd child in early 2023. Before Prinsloo, Levine's dating life included relationships with several famous women, such as Jessica Simpson and Cameron Diaz, and other Victoria's Secret models like Anne Violitsina and Nina Agdal. His early romance with his high school sweetheart, Jane Herman, inspired much of Maroon 5's first album, Songs About Jane, including the hit This Love, which he wrote about their breakup in 2001. Levine's charm and many relationships have earned him a reputation as a charismatic but sometimes controversial figure. Despite the ups and downs in his personal life, Levine's music career has done very well. As the lead singer of Maroon 5, he has helped the band stay successful for over 20 years. Their mix of pop, rock, and R&B has produced many hits like She Will Be Loved, Moves Like Jagger, and Sugar, making them famous worldwide. Levine's unique voice and stage presence have made him one of the most recognizable pop stars today. Outside the band, he also became well known as a coach on the TV show The Voice, where he helped many new singers start their careers. Levine's awards show his influence on music and pop culture. He was named People magazine's Sexiest Man Alive in 2013, which highlighted his status as a pop icon. Maroon 5 has won several Grammy Awards and been nominated many times, with Levine's songwriting and singing often praised by fans and critics. Even though there have been occasional conflicts within the band, Levine has kept a strong, respectful working relationship with his bandmates, focusing on their long-lasting collaboration. Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl got married to Jennifer Youngblood in 1994, but their marriage ended in divorce in 1997. The main reason was that Grohl admitted to being unfaithful to her. After that, he dated several other women, including a snowboarder named Tina Basic and Melissa Ofter Moore, who used to play bass for the band Hole. Some of these relationships ended because of similar issues with cheating. For example, Basic broke up with Grohl after she found out he had been unfaithful, showing that this was a repeated problem in his early relationships. In 2003, Grohl married Jordan Blum. They met at the Sunset Marquis Whiskey Bar in Los Angeles. Their relationship had a rough beginning because Grohl stopped talking to her for a while since he was not ready for something serious at first. But they later got back together and married 2 years later. They now have 3 daughters named Violet, Harper, and Ophelia. Grohl has talked a lot about how becoming a father changed him. He says it made him calmer and made him want to leave behind the wild life of a rock star. He often says that his wife Jordan and their children keep him grounded and give him a steady, stable life, even though being a musician can be very chaotic. However, in 2024, Grohl surprised many fans and the public when he posted on Instagram that he had a fourth daughter who was born outside of his marriage. This honest confession about cheating again brought a lot of attention to his private life. It started conversations about trust and forgiveness in his family. Grohl said he felt very sorry and promised to be a loving and supportive parent. He also said he wanted to work hard to earn back his wife's trust. Reports in early 2025 said that Jordan Blum was willing to forgive him and that they were both trying to save their marriage. Grohl's personal problems with cheating seem very different from how people see him professionally. He is known as a hard-working musician and a family man. He has also been open about having hearing loss and a ringing in his ears called tinnitus. These problems happened because he had been playing music loudly for many years. These conditions make his everyday life and his music work harder, but Grohl refuses to use special ear monitors during shows. He says he likes to hear the natural sound and feel a real connection with the other band members when they play live. In his music career, Dave Grohl has become very famous and respected. He first became well known as the drummer for the band Nirvana. He helped make the grunge music style popular with the album called Nevermind, which came out in 1991. After the lead singer, Kurt Cobain, died and Nirvana ended, Grohl started a new band called Foo Fighters. In this band, he became the main singer, guitar player, and songwriter. Foo Fighters have made many albums that critics really like, and they have a strong group of fans all over the world. Grohl is known for his energetic live shows, great songwriting, and friendly personality, which have helped him become one of the most respected people in rock music. He has won many awards, including several Grammy Awards with Foo Fighters. He also received praise for his drumming when he was with Nirvana. Besides making music, Grohl has worked with many other artists and appeared in documentaries and movies. This has made him a well-known and flexible figure in popular culture. His daughter Violet has even joined him on stage during shows, showing how his family life and music career come together. Which of these artists' stories was saddening? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content.